Good morning, everybody. I'm pretty sure we got some sound this morning. All is well. I think came back out here yesterday because I'd left this on and just gave up. Went in the house to do the coffee sessions. Then when I came back out here, just to shut this down, as soon as I clicked on it, everything opened up perfect. Just like so. I think it was probably one of those stupid Windows updates that had things fouled up, and I don't know why I didn't think about it because I knew it had messed up the camera in there. But anyway, it's all good. We're back in the shop. Got the heater going. It actually wasn't too bad. It was, I don't know, probably about 55 when I come out here this morning. So just got it going. Take the chill off. And Jackson finished his cookies and sat down over here. So life is good. There he is. Life is good. Yes, indeed. Anyway, let's see who's hanging out with us this morning. We have, let me scroll back up here to the top. Got John Howard. Good morning, John. Thank you for the thumbs up. Darren Birds. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, Darren. Larry Galt's here. Good morning. Yesterday was a great weather day. 72, not a cloud in the sky. Yeah, we're going to have some really good weather here, I think. Joanne says, we got a chance of rain coming up, but really not even that much. She didn't seem too confident that we were even going to get any. She just mentioned it just in case. But going to get up to about 75 here today. So perfect shop working weather. I hope to be back out here. I didn't get a chance to get back out here and play any. Had too much work to do. Yesterday was a busy day. John says, hopefully the mic's working. Yeah, it should be good. Troy, good morning. Thank you for the thumbs up. Dennis Nolan's here. Thank you, Dennis. And I got your sticker in the mail too, so you'll be going up on the thing first when I shoot the next video. You and Jimson Colin gonna get the prime real estate because it's still, like I said, it's sitting right here. It's still a blank slate, but we'll start. Whoever sends me the stickers first gets the best spot, and then we work out from there. But there really won't be any bad spot because I'll make sure I do a camera angle where the whole board shows up. But still, if you get a good location, you'll be spotted during other camera angles. So let's see, where'd I leave off? Darren. Okay, I already said good morning to him. Wilson Rubottom's here. Good morning. He says thumbs up. Thank you. Y'all are nailing the thumbs up, man. 17 watching, 17 thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. Here's Solar Man. How you doing, Solar Man? Your brand new dog Phoebe looks like she's doing excellent with Ranger and the gang. So that's good deal. Looks like she's settling in just fine. Dave Max says, good morning, 40 out. Expected to get to 70 today. Out walking with Jacks. Yeah, good deal. Gary Hammett's here. Good morning, Gary. Marcelo's here. Good morning. Kevin Ailes, good morning. Paul Stewart, good morning, everyone. Thumbs up. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Thomas Grimm, good morning. Let's see. Where Clyde is here. Good morning, Clyde. Good to see you. Steve Gronsky's in the house this morning. Good morning, Steve. Good to see you here at the coffee sessions. Mr. Lindsay's here this morning. How you doing, Mark? Good to see you. Got the shop shed looking pretty dang good, I'm telling you. George Rothfuss is here. Good morning. Ryan says I need to get some stickers made up. Yeah. I think, let's see, Dennis, where did you get? Did you end up going to Sticker Mule? I think that's a pretty popular place. And Larry's asking the same thing here. Where can you get stickers made? If I remember when we talked about this last time, I think Mark Lindsay was saying Sticker Mule is the place, isn't it, Mark? I don't know. I think that's where most everybody gets them. There's a ton of places. All you got to do is put stickers in Google or something, and you'll find a couple hundred places probably. Okay, says yes, Sticker Mule. I can't vouch for them one way or another because I've never got stickers made there, but I know seems like everybody gets them made there. Clyde says he was just going to send the magic marker, and I could just scribble Clyde CNC on there. Okay. Yeah, Mark says I went with Sticker Mule, but there are a couple hundred. Yeah, there's tons of them. You won't have trouble. I just remember. It seems like back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I'm talking about when the YouTube woodworking thing kind of kicked off into high gear. That's where everybody was getting them, but they can probably get them anywhere now because I'm sure some other companies have popped up to make stickers. I just never got a sticker because my YouTube channel is just my name. And as far as the Gatton CNC and stuff like that, I can make those vinyl decals myself for that. So, well, alrighty. Well, I'm glad we got things working better out here. It's don't really have a whole lot to talk about because I was so busy yesterday. I didn't really pay attention to any. Didn't really watch any TV at all. I didn't even get to watch many YouTube videos. What do you think about that? But starting to think about some future projects. When I was out of town this weekend, and I don't think I ever said where I went, but I went to South Carolina. My buddy Ken Moon, you may know him as Moon Pie Creations, has been trying to get me to come up there to help him with his CNC, and he did a fantastic job putting it all. I mean, it's an easy kit. There's nothing that hard about it. So he had all that stuff done, but he was a little unsure about the wiring, kind of like I was when I was doing this stuff to start off. So he kind of bribed me to come up there. Basically, that's that's what he did. He started sending me pictures of, he'd go to his shed and open the door and take a picture, and there'd be all this wood. And he'd go, "Here, you can come get some wood. I'll bribe you with wood to get you to come up here." But anyway, so he gave me some nice stuff. I got a pile of stuff over there of Padouk, however you pronounce it. I think it's Padouk, but everybody calls it Padouk. Some Purple Heart, some other, I think, odds and ends over there. And then he gave me some bowl blanks. And I can't even remember. I think one of them was camphor. They're all, I think they've all got what they are written on them. And they're, they got the wax and stuff on them. So he's had them for a long, long time. And, but anyway, so yeah, I work for wood, basically. But had a good time. Took Jack with me. And Jack had a fantastic time. If you saw the picture on Facebook, let's see if I can bring that up. Let's see. Yeah, here's the picture I'm talking about. Let me share my screen. Yeah, here's a picture I took. We're sitting on their back porch. There's the man himself, Ken Moon, and his lovely wife, Leanne. And of course, there's Big Jack that you can't miss. And then they have three dogs. There's Zeke, who's trying to catch a few Z's over here. This is Bruce. Um, and then just on the other side of Bruce, you can't hardly see him, is Sasha. And I think Ken said that that's Zeke's sister or something like that. But anyway, great dogs. They all got along great. And Jack had a big time. And if you saw the video I posted of me driving home in my truck, Jack was mad. He was pouting because he didn't want to leave. He really liked hanging out with those guys. So, but anyway, had a good time. Got his machine all wired up and going. And hopefully see some CNC work from his shop, either with Ken or Leanne. But anyway, looking forward to that. Let's see. Mark says that boy, meaning Ken Moon, is a piece of work. He's a good guy, but a major goofball. Yeah, he's good. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Jim Suncolas here. Good morning. Ronald Cool says I'm late. Yeah, it don't matter. Heck, I didn't even get started till about 9:15 yesterday. So, well, let's see. Don't have much to talk about. The big thing in the news right now is I've been hearing him say Colin Powell. I always thought it was Colin Powell. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about. Passed away, I guess, Friday, I think it was. I'm not sure what day. But I think it's interesting. They keep saying he died of complications of COVID. So they're going to count it as a COVID death. But yet he had some kind of rare form of cancer or something or other and all this. So I don't know why they just can't say, well, and he was 84, I think. But I don't know. They always have to throw the COVID thing in there. But to me, that just makes it seem, at least to me, it just makes it seem even weirder because he was fully vaccinated and even had the booster, I think. So there you go. They still want everybody to get it, but yet when somebody passes on possibly from something else, they're going to say, well, it was the COVID. So I don't know. That's just a weird thing. But he was an okay guy, I think. I've got, we never know everything about everybody like that. So he's, pretty well thought of anyway in the Washington circles. Put it like that. The other big thing in the news, if you didn't have enough to worry about with COVID, I watched a little segment on, where did I watch it? I don't remember where I saw it, but I think it was one of those little Ben Shapiro little short video things. And he was talking about how the U.S. had another Sputnik moment. And if you don't know, you youngsters out there don't know what a Sputnik moment is. That was when Russia launched the Sputnik and it, orbited the Earth and stuff. And we're going like, holy crap, we didn't even know they could do that. We're way behind. So, yesterday was another Sputnik moment for us because China's, I guess the report came out that they fired some kind of hypersonic missile that we're all going again. Oh crap! We didn't know they could do that. We didn't know they had that capability. So, so yeah. So forget about worrying about COVID. We got we got we got bigger fish to fry now, buddy. Uh, Thing goes like Mach 5 or something like that. I think they said hard to detect because the way those things fly at a lower thing. So, yeehaw! Just always good news on the news, you know. Uh, that's just fantastic. But and of course, you know, the other thing that always gets me is all these. I'm probably gonna piss a bunch of people off this morning. What I'm talking about, all the climate change people. You know, we got to stop. You know, I got to quit driving my truck because it spews out bad stuff out of the tailpipe and stuff. But yeah, you know, these countries like China and probably Russia and North Korea, they don't give a flip about the climate. They don't care. So if it's the whole world. You can't just have a little section of it go, okay, well, we're gonna be clean. Because if everybody's not all in, it's not gonna work. So that always just gets me when they have these whatever they call them, clean air or green energy conferences and stuff, and they're talking about all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, well, China's not at the table, North Korea's not at the table, and they don't give a flip about that. They don't care. So, all right, let me catch up on comments. Mark is right about that. People don't die of old age anymore. That is so true. That is so true. And you know what kills me is like, and I don't mean to sound cold or anything like that. I'm not trying to be cold hearted. But when somebody's like 93 and they're like, oh, he just suddenly died of COVID or something, I'm thinking, man, the dude was 93. He'd probably lived a pretty good life. I almost bought the farm. I wasn't even 65 yet. Come on. I'd be happy to be 93 and die of anything. But yeah, they get kind of crazy sometimes with that stuff. Let's see. Rob Schuster snuck in here. Good morning, Rob. Ryan says, if COVID gonna get you, COVID gonna get you. Yeah, that's my thing. I am not worried about COVID. Is the least thing on my mind as far as what I'm going to die for. I'm more, like I said, we got China shooting missiles at us, and I mean, just around here, it's probably more risky to go somewhere, not because of COVID, because of road rage around here. People are freaking nuts. You accidentally cut somebody off, they're liable to pull out a 9 and shoot you. So, what are you gonna do? So I don't know. Thomas says, yeah, it appeared he had some kind of terminal cancer that is not getting any reporting. Yeah, they always got to spin it the way they want it to go. Bart Bixel's here. Good morning, Bart. Let's see. Climate started when the ice age ended. Yeah, that's my thing too. I think that again, you get people all fired up when you start talking about your opinions on climate change, but I think it's all BS. It always changes, and we ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it. You can raise taxes all you want. That's not gonna fix it. You can make me drive a battery operated car. That ain't gonna fix it. It's gonna keep on changing. We either adapt or we don't. Put a coat on if it gets colder. If it gets hotter, well, I don't know what you're gonna do. But it's all a bunch of BS to me. Troy says, I believe we are still in the thawing process of the ice age. Yeah, that might be. because maybe we were frozen and then we're slowly going to get all the way up to, I don't know, 500 degrees Fahrenheit. But right now we're only at about 80 or 90 or 100 or whatever. Could be, you know. But I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Ryan says, talking about Mr. Powell, I guess, you beat the average by like 15 years. Yeah, because what's the average? 70. Well, I think it used to be 78, but now they've said because of COVID that I think it's 76 or maybe 75. I don't know. Which doesn't give me a whole lot more time, I guess. But I'll be lucky if I make it to the expected life expectancy thing. I don't care. I'm just going to try to have as much fun as I can for however long I got, whether it's 6 months, a year, 10 years. I don't care. Try to have fun while I'm here. That's about all you can do. Let's see. Ryan says, "Oh, my kid can't go to school again until next week because a kid near him had COVID at lunch." Never mind, my boy had it a month ago. Yeah, they don't go for that natural immunity or they don't go for any of that stuff. They all hate us people that haven't got the jab. The difference between dying from COVID and dying with COVID are giant, and most people don't understand the difference. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. You can have a lot of other stuff wrong with you, whether it be, maybe cancer, and you're on chemo or something, or, just whatever, heart disease or, different kinds of things. And then you get COVID and that kind of, but probably if you'd had COVID without the other stuff, you'd been fine. So I don't know. They just want to count everything as COVID. You get hit by a car, and if they check you and you got COVID, oh, you died of COVID. Mark says, "Who says the climate we've had for the last 200 years was normal?" Yeah, we don't have nothing to compare it to because nobody knows. That's just it. Yeah, Gary says if you get run over by a train and you have COVID, it's a COVID death. Yep. All right, well, we beat that to death. What time? I got about 5 minutes left. I don't. I've been thinking about something I might do. I don't really want to do it, but I might. I might start trying to put out 2 videos a week, but not turning videos. I'll probably still put out a turning video just because that's my therapy these days, is getting out here and turning stuff. But I may try to put out little short videos. And I think what I'm going to do is whenever I put a video out, if it's a CNC type video, I think I'm going to, in the thumbnail, I'll put in the upper left-hand corner CNC or CNC stuff or whatever. So hopefully people will go, oh, I don't want to watch CNC stuff, so I'll just skip over that one. Or what they'll probably do is unsubscribe. And then, of course, because my subscriber count it's just been going kind of like this. I mean, it goes like this, and it goes like this, and it goes like this, but it's pretty much stays like this because, people just don't like people that do more than one thing, but I don't care. But anyhow, I might try to do that. And when I say short CNC thing, I'm talking about really simple beginner. Okay, your machine's running. Here's the first thing that kind of thing. But do it really short, like, because I know people's attention spans are about that long. And the reason I've been thinking about it is because of, just coming back from Ken Moon and him and Leanne are not brand new rookies because they had one of those X cars, or they still have the X car, so they know a little bit. But running a Gatton's a little bit different than running an X car. So Ryan says, I need to do a rotary turning versus a turning video. Try to do the same project on both. Yeah, I could do that, but I think it'd be pretty boring because in order to keep it fair, when I use the rotary, I'd be like, say I was going to do like I did the Corona bottle thing or a Coke bottle. Let's say I was going to, okay, we'll do a comparison, turning a Coke bottle on the lathe and turning one on the rotary. Well, for one, it's going to be a whole lot faster on the lathe. But on the rotary, I could engrave Coke and do, so it's the same, but yet it's a lot different. And if I didn't put anything fancy on the bottle, like put Coca-Cola or whatever on it, then it would be just boring. Who'd want to watch that rotary turn just the bottle? Because it's just going back and forth. And then that little, the way it turns, you can't even hardly see it turn because it only moves a fraction of a degree each time. So I kind of like the idea, but then I try to think of somebody watching it and they'd probably go, nah, I don't know. That would be a good one. Mark says, my sub count has leveled off too. I've kind of hit another plateau. Yeah. Well, I've been in the 30,000s for years. Years now. It's really hard to, unless you're putting out really super interesting content. And I think it's got, when I say super interesting content, and not that yours isn't, but I'm just saying tutorials are, they're kind of dry and stuff. And there's only so many you can do. You can do the stuff, and then when a new version comes out, you can do them again to update the new. But I'm talking more about doing projects and stuff like that. You really got to stay on your game to keep getting new people wanting to watch your stuff. It's pretty difficult. There's my little timer. But yeah, I tell turners that we can both make a square piece of wood round. The difference is with my rotary, I can make it square again. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Just a video where I start out on the lathe with a square piece of stock and turn it round, and then take that round piece and go put it on the rotary and go, okay, now watch me make it square again. Let's see you do that on a lathe. I don't know. I've looked back, I did those rotary axis videos with the chess pieces. That's kind of what started this whole weekly video thing. I did, I don't know, 5 or 6 maybe videos with the rotary axis doing different things, stuff like that. And those they're not going viral or anything, but they're slowly getting, I think most of them have, I don't know, about 1,000 views or something like that. But they're just, there's just not, I mean, rotary's cool. if it's sped up. But you just, well, and even then you got to speed it up a lot, because you a lot of times when it's doing the turn, I mean, you don't even know it turns because it's so small. But Mark says that's why I'm switching gears to include projects. Yeah. Well, I've always said, and I know you haven't been able to do it because of your shop situation, but I've always said that, and it's just my 2 cents worth. You know me, I don't know nothing, but you do a great job showing how to do the project in Aspire or VCar Pro, or whichever one of those you're using, or whatever it might be. But I'm always disappointed because I'm like, okay, well, yeah, anybody can do that. Now let's see you make it. That's I think, and I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. You want to see the whole thing, and I know you haven't been able to do that, but I hope you'll be making lots of chips out there. Now, it might be a long video if you tried to do it all in one, but you could do a 2-video thing where here's how you design this, and next week tune in and I'll make it. But yeah, I don't really want to do any kind of projects. I mean, I guess I might could do some, but I don't really need anything. So I don't like doing projects because they just end up in the fire pit for me, because I don't need stuff. But what I'm talking about doing is more about how to show people what to do when they first get the thing going, and really the stuff I would be showing would apply to pretty much any kind of a CNC, pretty generic stuff. But all righty, I'm going to get out of here. I don't really have, well, I do have one thing I have to do, and that is I need to run to Tractor Supply and get Jack some dog food. And then I think I'll come out here. Here it is Tuesday, and I haven't even started on this week's video project because being out of town. But now I can't think of what I want to make. I'm going to check my list. I made a bunch of stuff. I wrote down a bunch of stuff that I want to do, little small stuff. So I'll probably pick something out of that list and try to knock it out. But anyway, I'm glad the computer situation is working better out here. And if I can figure out how to get back over here, we'll get out of here. So everybody have a good Tuesday. Come on back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be number 414. And man, we're almost through with October already. Can you believe it? Anyway, y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all.